Um, I'll showcase you today our DocIntel video intelligence. So what this is basically, that's DocIntel supports our any kind of documents, right? So any kind of documents, we can get a very good intelligence out of it. It means any kind of questionnaires you have, a lot of vertical domain workflows we do have for the finance, lease, healthcare, and many different industries, sports, music, right? And basically any kind of documents you can ask a questions, right, and can get an answer out of it. We have the voice recognition as well, that says you can speak and can get a and you can get an answer from your voice as well, right? So now earlier we had both the unstructured documents and the voice. Now what we did is we added an additional layer, so which is the video, right? So what it means is, say that's we oftentimes, that's if you see, that's a lot of virtual meeting that happens. So if you have a lot of different meetings, you want to get some insights from the different meetings, you can get from those virtual meetings as well some kinds of insight. Asking a questions, get an insight. It's not only the transcript, but it's more about that's it's a knowledge base. Everything stays in one place, so you can get a lot of answers out of it. Oftentimes you're gonna see that's a lot of university, college, they published a lot of online modules, right? So that the students can subscribe and can use it. A lot of certification course as well. All of these things, whatever it comes, you can think of that's part of a video. You wanted to know the informations out of the video, right? DocIntel is here to support you, right? Even if you think about, say for example, you are a sports fan, right, and you are watching recently the World Cup. So there are a lot of games that what happens, a lot of highlights. Now from the different highlights you can watch for a long time, or even you can ask a questions if you wanted to get more insights on, say for example, if the Messi's particular goal is at the left foot or the right foot, right? Or say what time that's they scored the goal. A lot of statistics you can see from many different places, but from the video itself, from the video, getting extracting the information from the video and giving you the informations out of it, right? So this is how the DocIntel right now supports. The way it right now works is, in the DocIntel there's a file, the upload options, right? Document file means in this case video. I'll quickly show you. That's one of the video that I do have, so you understand. So for example, now what I will gonna show you, showcase is one of the video I will gonna play for a short video. That is one of the cultural video. That's Nityang and Kathak. They do that particular academy basically teaches their students the Kathak dance, the Indian classical Kathak dance, and this is that kind of video. I'll show you that's how you can play. Even you can play any video from a DocIntel also. So this is the one that's I'm just showing it to you right now. Is not to showcase you that's how to play the video. You can play the video at anywhere, YouTube or any other media. So right now any type of media, any type of videos, so you saw that there's dance videos, right? If you wanted to know or ask a questions about the dance, right? So what are the form of the dance and what type of dance this is, right? What it would do is you will be able to get an answer. The way it happens is, the way the entire process work here is, say the video has a frames, right? And videos that whenever that the background there is a music either goes but somebody speaks, right? So those comes as transcript. So what it happens in video has its own metadata, and the video has a time segment because it travels across the time, right? Because it travels across the time, the way it happens is, say for example, we are putting for every minute there is a segment, and underneath this, say every minute means 0 to 1 minutes has a one segment, 2 to 1 to 2 has another segment. So within the 0 to 1 minutes there can be many different frames. It means the way you travel, say that's for multiple um, screen, those are comes as frames, right? So it means there is a vision API or the OCR that basically extract the informations from those images, right, from those frames, Another piece is the transcript. Now, as I'm speaking, so it means there is a voice recognition, right? Speech to text recognition. That speech to text recognition basically comes into play. We're utilizing Gemini here, so that's one that supports here. We are using it. I'm not going into all the technical level details right now, but what you need to know is basically that's there is a speech to text recognitions. Those are called the transcript. So what we are doing, we are meshing this transcript along with the frame, say that with for the 0 to 1 minute segments, those transcript can come, right? So let me show you real quick how it works. So for example, this is our video intelligence workflow. So one of the this is the video, that's what I've been talking about. I already ran it, so that we don't need to run it one more time. The reason I ran it is because it takes time, right? Depending on the video, if the video size is, for example, 5 gigabyte, right, it gonna take a little bit of time. If video size is 30 MB, it might be quickly, basically it will process everything, right? Depending on the size, it might take a little while, but whatever it takes time, it doesn't take a lot of time. There's a lot of parallel processing in place, which helps to expedite the video processing faster. So what I was trying to say here is, in this screen you will gonna find out that's here you can upload the video, or you can upload the video from the front screen as well, right? Once you upload, it comes here, then you can basically, you have to mention auto detect, means that it automatically detects as an English. Say that if video, say for example the Hindi video, right, so which was basically Kathak dance, you need to put it as a Hindi. If you put this as a Hindi, what would gonna happen? The transcript will gonna come as in Hindi. For the transcription, right, it is very important that you choose the language, so that as a part of a speech to text recognition, it understand it well, right? Now, as I mentioned, for example, I process this video, right? When I process this video, these are the things that it comes. That's within 1 to 2 minutes. They're very small. Basically, these Kathak dance has the same thing. It keeps saying the repeating, so that there's not a lot of transcripts, but there are some transcripts here, right? So which is goes to in every segments, right? And then frames, you see that these are all the pictures that it comes, but it's not actually pictures, it's basically frames within that particular time frame. So there are a lot of frames, not only one frame, right? So that's how it basically recognized and understand. Now, what I wanted to showcase is you now understand that's how the video processing happens, right? So once this is being processed, then you are ready to ask a questions here, or you can directly go to our chat and can ask a question. For example, I wanted to ask, what is this video about? What form of dance in this video? Look, what is going to happen if it has the information within the transcript, right? It would be able to find out. If it's not, it will not. Look, they just try to get some answers. The video appears to be about a dance performance of an event associated with Nityangan and Kathak, right? And the content includes promotional material of dance classes and learning academy, suggesting an educational or promotional context. The forms of dance features mentioned in this video are Kathak, Bollywood fusion styles, specifically something what it mentions, right? So what it matters doesn't matter. Basically, these are the information that it basically extracted. I will showcase you that say that this video is getting processed. Now I ran some of the questions earlier, right? Say I asked that I choose this video, only this video out of all the documents. Now with this video, when I choose, I ask few questions. I wanted to showcase you from here what I get an answer, right? So let's see, that's I ask only with this, and then what did I get? So I ask a questions. First question is, what is this video about? It tells some of the information, similar information that what you see. I see summarized transcript found in this video. It find out the transcript in a Hindi language, right? And then can you explain this? What it happens is the transcript content phrases in Hindi, which can be explained as follows. Like in Hindi, then this translate to I have become the crazy madly in love, or I've become obsessed, right? So whatever translation it does, then it says that these phrases generally convey a strong sense of infatuations, obsessions, or being madly in love, often with the touch with the carefree abandon, right? So this is something that's what is the theme of the song, right? So that plays behind the scenes in the dance, right? It basically get the transcripts and beautifully rendered it. Then what I say, what is the main theme of the video? what is said, the main theme of the video appears to be educational, cultural enrichments, primarily to dance and early childhood learning. Key elements supporting on this video say Nrityangan, this entity offers Bollywood, Kathak and fusion style dance, or some blah blah blah, whatever the information that exists. That's it. It basically shows. Then I ask, what do you understand about the quality of the dance, right? Now see that whether the quality is good or bad, right? There is no such judgment over there. So based on that, what it mentioned is, based on the provided documents, the quality of the dance is not explicitly evaluated, which is with terms like excellent or professional. However, the description from the Nityangan studio and the Nityangan's banner suggest on the expressiveness and grace. The studio's motto includes meets expressions and mention expressive, variety and fusion. They offer Bollywood and Kathak, a lot of different things. That's what it mentioned, learning and performance tradition, right? So what at the end what it says, while direct quality assessment absent, the language used implies a focus on expressive, graceful and well thought dance performance rooted in both traditional and fusion style. Like now you saw that very simple video, right? A learning video, that how this can come. Now I'll quickly show you something else so that you will gonna understand. So for example, we have a lot of different things. So one of the stuff is, we did discuss about say finance and tax planning readiness, lease intelligence at some point, right? So I'll show you quickly with the lease intelligence. This is our demo video. Today I will discuss about our another product from Agumania Labs. This is another vertical, the lease intelligence. It's extension, because this is how. So why did I show you that one? The primary reason is this is some demo video I uploaded earlier for you, right? So even with that, right, whatever the demo video you have, you can ask questions and you get an answers. After that, what I did is I had to process this video, right? At the same process that what happens, I just wanted to quickly show you. This is, say for example, you see there is a whole bunch of stuff. Everything is getting processed. All the demo video I processed here. So now with the demo, whatever I speak by asking a question, also you can get an answer. Say that this is the, say that after it's being processed, what happens, there's a frame related information, transcript related information. The one that is here is the primarily the transcript. You see that every time segments has a frames and the transcript in it, right? So that's how the data gets processed. While the data gets processed, you know that this comes here. So what I would like to showcase here is, for example, what does the lease intelligence says, right? So this is where our lease intelligence, if I click this one, it says the lease intelligence or the team registration. These are the two documents that get selected. I asked the questions earlier, right? So what is discussed between 3 to 5 minute segments, right? So it's mentioned between 3 to 4 minute segments of the lease intelligence, the following topics are discussed: personal and confidential information. The video clarifies no card related confidential residential lease agreement details. So it's even in the segment level information it can basically give you, right? Then I say summarize these video discussions, right? So it's summarized very beautifully. That's what is being discussed as a part of that agent workflows, DocIntel purpose, then how the lease abstraction is, clause reviews and critical dates agent, amendment comparison agent. So whatever I've spoken, right, as a part of a transcript, or the one that I've shown that comes as a part of the frames, everything basically captured here, right? Beautifully it's been summarized. So now you understand it's a knowledge base, so that's from there you can get a very good insight of it, right? Then I say show key points that's were discussed in the videos, right? It beautifully showed all the details, right? So hope you understand that's how the video intelligence have been working. Any video that you think that is useful to become a knowledge base, you can upload in the DocIntel. And while uploading the DocIntel, you have an opportunity to ask questions, run your workflow and get the answer out of it. So hope you enjoy this video, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.